Is Funko being a sneaky little tease? Well, if you checked Funko's social media today, they might be teasing something. I'm just not entirely sure yet. It's something weird.
Is it dirty?
Well, it could be.
I hope it's dirty.
But it's very... Anyway, they posted something from a commercial last night. It's actually your very favorite commercial.
Oh, yeah?
It's your favorite commercial from the entire evening. I remember you mentioning it during the Super Bowl. You said, this is the funniest commercial.
Oh.
Funko gives yesterday's show his seal of approval.
I love it. It's a seal.
Is it possible that this is a real thing?
I don't think so, but I love it.
Are you sure?
I
thought that this could be a Funko Pop that's like one of those, like pre-order. Remember they did it with Jason Kelsey?
Yes.
I cannot believe I got a Kelsey brother name right.
Yeah,
I can't even believe
I went
that.
in my head because
I could tell you were thinking like, did he get it wrong or right?
Yeah, I was like, wait, did he say the right Kelsey brother?
People seem to be into this. Look, I need it in my collection ASAP. Ha ha ha. This is literally me at the beach.
That's a good one.
This needs to be real Funko. So I'm wondering if this is in fact something that they would do if they had enough love. Like, if I were Funko, I would say screw it. I mean, if they can do this, they might as well just make a pre-order thing. Yeah. Like they did with that Kelsey dude. Yeah. Why not? I mean, what do you have to lose?
I mean, they do have to get in touch with Seal, probably.
No, why would they have to? It's just a seal. It's Freddy Funko as a seal.
I think they would do Freddy Funko as Seal. So I think it would be like
why would they do that? It's just Freddy Funko as a seal. It's just from the thing. I don't see why they would have to do any licensing for this.
Because they would want it in the Add Icons line and something about the Super Bowl on it.
Oh,
Super Bowl lips.
That'd be. So I don't think we need all that. Is I guess my point.
I know you don't think you need all of it, but I think like this is such a small moment in pop culture history. You're
saying years from now, people will forget why they purchased the Freddy Funko seal.
Yeah.
But it's Freddy Funko as a seal.
Freddy Funko as a seal. It's different.
I like that he's giving a seal of approval.
On a Mountain Dew commercial.
I think Funko really needs to do out-of-box ideas like this. I think it's silly, fun, refreshing, and people are on board with it. Yeah. So why not do something like this, Funko? This is something you should do. You know, you make 1 million anime Funko Pops, you make 1 million Spider-Man figures, which, look, I'm not complaining. I buy and pick and choose what I like out of all this stuff. But this is something special that I'll be honest, I'd be buying this thing. I'd jump all over it. This gives something for Seal to sign.
Where does Seal go?
I don't know. He could show up at cons.
Do you think he needs to?
There would be legions of people with Seal Funko Pops.
I mean, there would be, but like... Do you think he would really want to do that?
Why not? It's money, right, Seal? Seal knows what I'm talking about.
Because people.
Did anybody remember Seal even existed? I forgot about Seal.
Are you serious?
I completely forgot.
That's disgusting, and you should be ashamed.
Reminded me of Batman Forever. That is what that song is from. Remember the song he's singing? But the rose, baby. Yeah.
Continue.
Do you know the words? Do you know the words?
Yes.
Okay, what are the words? Go ahead.
I'm not doing
Come on, what are the words? No, you just tell me what the words are.
I'll serenade you later.
What are the words?
Baby!
You don't even know the words. You're a liar. You're a liar. Would you buy that Funko Pop? I think I would buy it. I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Bravo, Funko, for doing something fun. I like seeing fun things.
Hold on. I take my claps back. Listen, we'll give you claps if you actually put this up for pre-order.
What do you mean claps?
I did this.
Oh.
Yeah, I took them back,
I thought you meant the other claps.
No, I don't have that, and neither does Funko. Don't do that.
I've seen you do that before.
What are you talking about?
I've seen them claps before.
Oh, you're talking about something different. That's cool.
Bird gang, bro.
Boring. I mean, the packaging is fine, but like... Me personally, I am a huge fan of the Ravens, and I wouldn't buy this if they won the Super Bowl. I don't care.
You wouldn't buy it?
No.
That's insanity. I can't believe you would say that. Here's what's cool about this. Okay, I'm going to go back to this again. Autographs are huge.
Yeah, so like if you go to the training camps or
you could have them sign the entire pack, just like you would have them sign like a football or something else.
Yeah, I don't care.
I think that's amazing. I think that's cool. Look, I don't think we talk enough about how Funko Pops are the perfect product to have autographed.
See, you say that, but
They are the perfect product.
I prefer products that aren't Funko.
But for most of us, we like Funko Pops getting signed by celebrities.
I like to get my Pop signed, but if there's a you choose...
See, I don't understand. You like getting your U2 signed. It's weird. I mean, it's cool.
You love it.
It's
you love
cool,
it. You think it's
weird.
brilliant, and you think it looks great.
What I'm saying is that Funko Pops are perfect. They're the perfect thing for that.
No, because you got to keep them in the box.
Which is why $7 a pop, our friends over at 7bucksapop.com jumped on the whole Signature Series thing.
Yeah, they do a great job with the Signature Series.
Badass.
They should do the U2 Signature Series, too.
They shouldn't do that. Don't tell them to do that.
They should.
Maybe they should.
$7 a pop? Hey, go ahead and get some U2s and do a Signature Series that way.
Nobody cares about your dumb hand phone.
It's really cool. Okay, thanks. They're doing it. Oh, I didn't hang up.
Stupid.
The Seal Funko Pop would be more sold than this.
The Seal Funko Pop.
Yeah.
I don't know, Heather. Look at all the comments. People are down here buying. Well, that person's yawning. But look, I'll wait for a couple months before it to go on sale.
That's true.
Already. They design pops for both teams, then physically print whoever wins.
Physically print? You mean physically make?
Like make them, yeah.
Print
the figures, whatever.
Oh, they're not printed.
They basically give you, here's what this pack will look like, here's what this pack will look like, and then whoever wins.
They put it up on social media.
Yeah, you can buy the pre-order, and then when they finally manufacture it, very similar to an NFT, then you get this thing in hand. What would be cool is if they applied the limited number onto this.
Yeah.
The amount of people who purchased it. I have a feeling that people are going to buy this. A lot of people
will, yeah. Those crazy Eagle fans that like to burn the whole city down will buy this. And I think, to your point, it's good because they can get it autographs, but I like the seal.
Did you know that people call the Eagles the Birds?
Yeah, because they're birds.
That's crazy. I'd never heard that before. They don't call the Ravens birds, but they call the Orioles, the Baltimore baseball team, the Birds or birds. But I didn't know they called the Eagles birds. Ravens aren't birds, though.
They are birds.
They don't call them that. They call them the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's weird.
It is weird, but I've never noticed it until they won the Super Bowl. That's how I found out. By the way, Kevin Hart let me down. I was hoping he would
run through some legs again and
be drunk.
Make his acceptance speech for the Super Bowl trophy.
I was really looking forward to that, but he did not pull through this time.
This is what I want to talk about. So we have Edd and Eddy Funko Pops coming out. And if you don't know, I am a huge fan of cartoons or animated pops turned pops.
We've been asking for these for a very long time.
Yes, and what's interesting though is like these are Edd, and Eddy, and we've never gotten them before, but we did get an Edd, and Eddy Pop in an NFT line before.
Right.
I find it very interesting that they sort of put like a side character as like the first of the series. Yeah, which it's just really weird because you would imagine like if they released a Spider-Man movie set, like Spider-Man would be the very first one.
Oh, you're talking about like a side character and not the actual main character.
This is like them releasing Aunt May and then months later releasing Spider-Man.
Okay, I got you. But that's a Freddy Funko. It's different.
Okay, if they release Freddy Funko as Aunt May, and then they release a Spider-Man, that would be silly.
So maybe these are planned to come out before all of the NFT stuff. Who knows?
Maybe, or maybe they're sort of lining this up because we don't have that NFT pop in hand. So maybe they've tried to like get this line on track with people getting them in hand.
I don't know anything about Edd, and Eddy. I've never watched it, but I hear good things.
It's an interesting show. It's a lot of the Cartoon Network shows were just like quirky and silly.
Are you going to be buying these?
Yeah, duh! It's Edd, and Eddy. I love Edd, and Eddy.
You've been asking for them for a very long time.
I have been.
And you're stoked.
I'm so stoked. And I cannot wait for the other one to come out. Are we going to show the other one?
Boom!
Sarah!
You like Sarah?
Yeah, she's great. She's always like super mean.
These are great looking Funko Pops.
They are. Like I said, I love the look of animation turned pop.
The guys or whomever does the voices for these characters, guys and girls or girls and guys, now they have an opportunity to sign Funko Pops.
Which is amazing.
And that's something that I think is huge. We were talking about this the other day, Funko Pops and the popularity of getting them autographed. Yes. In fact, for a while, celebrities were charging more to sign Funko Pops. In fact, I think they might even do it today.
They still do, which in my opinion doesn't make any sense. Maybe because they're like a collectible and easily flipped, and they're just trying to like make their money's worth because they know the flippers are going to make an obscene amount of money on the signed Funko Pops. Some celebrities charge extra if you don't get your name on it.
I know, yeah. That happened with the weirdo that dresses up like...
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey Feldman. He dresses up like he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weirdo. Certified weirdo. Yeah, he charges more.
Hello.
He charges more if you don't include your name. But here's the thing, Corey Feldman. All you got to do is take, like, Goo Gone or something and wipe off the name.
Alcohol.
Or alcohol. That's all you have to do. What are we talking about here? But the point is, Funko Pops are the perfect thing to be signed, autographed, which makes them popular even when they are on, like, a downtrend.
Yeah.
Because people still want to buy them when a local con comes around. So think of it this way. If a local con comes around and it's like Jason from one of the Jason films, they show up in town to a local convention that only you and your friends know about because it's in bumfuck Maryland somewhere. You go to the convention, you want to have a Jason Voorhees Funko Pop for them to sign. Which is why when Funko makes a character of an actor who doesn't have anything yet, it makes that actor extremely popular at cons. And we saw that with Sean Gunn.
Years and years ago, we went to Awesome Con and we were seeing Dave Bautista. Don't talk about that story.
Heather told the longest story ever
to Dave
Bautista.
Listen? Anyway, he enjoyed himself.
He was so annoyed.
And as a matter of fact,
That's when he said he gave up the
great.
Drax role. He said he's not doing Drax anymore because of Heather.
But then Guardians 2 and 3 came out, so what are you talking about?
I'm just telling you what he told me.
Anyway, Sean Gunn was right next to him, and he had hardly anybody in his line. We went to a con after his Kraglin Funko Pop came out, and guess what? He had a line like a mile long. It was insane. The next time we saw him, he had such a long line. We were just like, okay, we're probably not going to do that this time. Maybe next time.
That's my suggestion to Funko, is to work with actors who do not have a Funko Pop yet and try to release something of them or of a film that they were in. Mm-hmm. And then it brings popularity to the celebrity who goes to the shows, making people go out and buy the Funko Pop all over, wherever they're going, all over the world.
All over the whole entire world.
It makes Funko money and it makes the celebrities money.
Yep.
If they're not thinking about this, you should. What's that meme where the guy's doing this?
Yeah, it's the thing.
Is that what he does?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
Hold on, tell me if I'm doing it right. Look at the screen.
Yeah, that's great.
You look good?
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, do a lot of thinking, Funko. Don't make me think for you. You think they're doing that behind the scenes, like working with actors that are...
Funko doesn't think. They just overproduce stuff and put it in Five Below.
Because typically when we go to a local convention that's real small, not Awesome Con or New York Comic Con, but like a real small, like Frightmare convention or something. I don't know if that's a real name. I'm trying to make something up. The second guy from Jason 3 that got killed by Jason.
Yeah.
And he was on screen for 3 seconds. Imagine that guy had a Funko Pop.
Exactly.
I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but that guy would be making money hand over fist.
He really would be.
They're like, I got to go see the guy who died. Was it the second or third? I got to see the third guy who died in Jason 3. I got to see
I think you said the second guy who died in Jason 3. I think it was the second in 3.
The second and third guy.
No, the second in Jason 3.
No, both of them. Let's make Funko Pops of both of them. So Funko Pops, super popular when it comes to autographs. I know I get mine autographed. I don't know how this video really turned into this, but it sort of grew from our little Eagles discussion. And now here we are. Was it Eagles?
Yeah, Eagles.
Or
the
something
birds.
Else? The birds. You know, the birds. Everybody knows the birds.
Not the raven birds, the eagle birds.
Let's all mourn in advance for Philadelphia. You know it's burned down to the ground now.
I think it is. And that's one of my favorite cities in the whole world.
It's really great.
When we go, we always pass the Eagles Stadium.
We do. And then we get steak subs at our favorite place, Jim's.
Yep, Jim's. Highly recommend. Hall & Oates recommend it too.
What?
Yep.
They do?
Well, there are pictures on the wall, so I'm assuming they liked it.
And Mr. T was in there as well.
Was he?
I think so.
Do you think that he drank a tea with his cheesesteak?
Don't be silly, Heather. Don't be silly, Heather. Don't be silly, Heather. You make yourself sound stupid.
You just said Heller 3 times, and you're calling me stupid.
Guys, what do you think about everything we talked about in this video? We want to know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. What do you think about the Eagles winning? What do you think about that Freddy Funko as a seal? Would you like to see that? Do you give it your seal of approval? We'd like to know all that and more in the comment section down below. And before we go, I want to mention that Heather has revamped the MISCHIEFtoys.com website.
Okay, with the help of somebody else.
You did a lot of work.
I did the Museum of Mischief and added all of the dates that everything was, all of the figures were sold, the LEs of everything.
You did a lot. You did a lot of work.
It took me weeks.
Yeah, you're acting like you didn't, but you did a lot of work. So go and check out MISCHIEFtoys.com. You have until the end of tonight, which is February the 10th at 11:59 p.m.
Eastern.
Which is Monday here on the East Coast. Make sure you go and buy stuff on MISCHIEFtoys.com to celebrate our brand new website. Spend $25 or more to have a chance at winning an AP pin. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be dropping as many AP pins as my little heart desires. I'm going AP crazy. So if you want to get one, go over to the website, make your purchase, and look out for that brand new package. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Deuce, Chavo, Hassan E, Justin and Stacey McKenzie, Sean Neal, Craig Matthews, Mac DeBall, Celeste Crawford, Josh Swan, and Nikki Papadop. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome, and if you want to support this channel and you haven't yet already checked out our Patreon, go and do so. We have some really great ways of showing your support, and every single month we go live with our patrons via Google Meet. We hang out, we do a bunch of giveaways, and we show you upcoming Mischief Toys things. I highly recommend it, and I will tell you that our patrons highly recommend it as well. They love it. We get a lot of great and positive feedback. Come and join us. Our next call will happen toward the end of this month of February on the 22nd, which is a Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. However, we start the live at 8 p.m. Eastern, so patrons can hang out, have a cocktail hour before we come on. Check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast. And before you go, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. Come back and watch us. We go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. We would love to have you. That like button helps so big, so please make sure you do that before you go. All right, that's all we've got. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you in the next one.
Bye.